Hey guys, hold on one second. Had to mute the TV. Listen, I couldn't find my checks, and I was looking and looking and looking, and I went into the far bedroom to the right that I don't go in much at all. I haven't been in there in years. Well, I found a box. Well, I found a box full of money. Well, it was one of those little rubber, I don't know, those rubber, whatever, the snap, I don't know what they're called, those rubber things. I found a whole bunch of money in that. Then I found well, it was one of those rubber, I can't think of what they're called, those space divider things. Those drawers, those totes. Yeah, those little rubber totes. And I used to keep my boxes whenever I would have a break. And I'd keep the blaster box or a regular box or a hobby box or whatever it was. And this one was break 51. Well, break 51, all the cards were gone, sent out to people. And there was a bunch of rolls of quarters, rolls of $50, just money all over the place. Well, so I'm thinking, oh, this is great. I found money. Wrong. I found a hockey break box. I don't know what break number it was. And I found some really good stuff in there. You guys probably aren't interested. Most people don't care about hockey. I do, but oh my God. I found a gigantic bag of baseball card packs, little sample things from 2000 All-Star game, or yeah, it was either 2000 or 2001. I'm not sure. Whenever the Detroit Tigers had their All-Star game at Comerica Park, my cousin Erin was the mascot of Detroit, and she just cleaned house. She got thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff, autographs from any player you wanted, any All-Star. I mean, I'm not a Ripken fan, but she went up to Ripken and asked him for his autograph. And sure, what's your name? I had a conversation with her. I never really liked Ripken. I played on the Orioles when I was a kid for Little League, but I don't know. I always thought he was selfish, and his dad would never take him out, and he hurt their team so bad in the late '80s playing shortstop with no range, injured. I think he had either one or two injured legs and an injured arm, and he just so selfish, wanted to keep that streak alive. Like, if they put him as a DH, I would never even complain. I'd probably actually like him. But they started like 0-24, 0-26, 0-28. I just remember I kept saying, is it going to reach to 20? I remember when they were 0-18. I was like, this is unreal. They got to win one of these days. They just kept losing and losing. And part of it was because Ripken had no range, and all the teams kept hitting it at him. Couldn't get to the ball. That's how they got on that humongous losing streak. I was just a kid at the time. I think I was like 17 or 18 or 19. I don't know. 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there. But he, just selfish. Just totally selfish. Anyways, but so Erin liked him. My cousin, that was the mascot. She created the Paz mascot. I think it's still in use today. I guess she gets some kind of royalties off of it. She moved back to Pennsylvania, but they moved to different places. She was the Washington Capitals mascot, winger. She created that. Then she went to like Hagerstown, did like a AAA Baltimore Orioles mascot for them. She was somewhere else even before the Washington one. And then she went out to Detroit. I don't know. Like the Philly Fanatic, Ray something. I don't remember what his last name, but he was like good friends with her. She talks to him all the time. They write letters back and forth. I guess they email each other too. But when she first started out, there wasn't emails. She hung out with him. She really liked him. But anyways, she I remember she's telling me, I can't remember, Jose Lima maybe? Yeah, Jose Lima was her buddy. Like, she got along so well with him. And Jose Lima, I think he died. I don't think he's still alive. But I remember she was telling me how good he is and this and that. And I said, yeah, Jose Lima played in the Astrodome, which was tremendously spacious, and the Comerica Park, that was tremendously spacious. I said, if he ever goes somewhere, he was the type of guy that would get like 400-foot outs, 385-foot outs. Guys were always catching the ball at the warning track. I said, if he ever goes somewhere where it's like a bandbox or carrying, like, say, Colorado or Atlanta, you know, or like maybe, I think Arizona has a small ballpark, or maybe Chicago where the wind blows out. I don't remember where he went to, but he went somewhere that wasn't a big, spacious ballpark like those two places, and he got crushed. And I remember saying to my cousin, I told you, I said, I like him. I mean, I was an Astros fan. I always liked the Yankees and the Astros, but Jose Lima was good in a spacious ballpark. So as soon as he went to that, you know, bandbox, he got crushed. ZRA was astronomical, and they had to turn him into like a middle reliever. He couldn't start. He used to get crushed. But anyways, yeah. So she got me this gigantic bag. As soon as I saw it, I knew what it was. But Jesus, this is from 21 years ago. That bag's been sitting in there 21 years. I start going through the packs. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And then, who was it? Chris Widger? Widger? It was a catcher. I think he used to catch either for the Expos or the Mariners or something. And Chris Widger was on the front of one of them. And I saw this like green sparkle underneath this card. And I'm like, oh, maybe that's some kind of a, special card or whatever, an insert. So I'm like, I gotta open this pack. Now there was 500 packs at least in there. I mean, the bag was like, seriously, the bag was probably about 30, 40 pounds. I mean, it was heavy. So I opened up this pack with Chris Widger on it. And I flip the back, see there, okay, go to the back card. It was someone really good. I don't even remember who it was. It was a really good card. Then I go to the next card, and it's like, let's say the first one was Barry Larkin, and the second one was, I can't remember who they were, but there was two really good cards. And I'm like, okay, so there's only 4 cards in the pack, so I'm like, all right, and I'm peeling it back really slow to see who this is. It was a goddamn Ken Griffey Jr. Green Sparkle Ionics refractor card from like, oh, I know what it was. The cards, there was a different card. The first one was a Stadium Club. It was a really good player's rookie. I can't remember who, but I was like, wow, this is a great card. Then I flipped the next one. It's a Fleer inaugural something, and then that was a really good card. I can't remember who it was, but then when I saw that Griffey, I'm like, are you kidding me? In a pack that has Chris Widger, I don't remember who, Chris Widger on the top. I was like, no one would have like came and saw that and would have picked that. I saw this little tiny sliver of green underneath it, so I opened it. I don't know how much that Griffey card is worth, but wow, what a spectacular card. I couldn't believe it. Now, that's nothing. That pack was, for as great as it was, I pulled out another box, opened it up, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hobby boxes of cards from early 90s or whatever. Early 90s, 80s hockey boxes. I think there was a Conlon collection, no big deal. And a couple 1980, it was either 84 or 85 Topps baseball boxes. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know I had them. Well, this is just going to get better and better. Because the only reason why I'm doing this video is because I did that top 5 thing, and then I found like 3 things that were just as good or better than at least the top three of them. It wasn't as good as that Bowman Chrome, and I found all those boxes in a big box of Bowman Chrome, Topps Chrome, and Optic, or maybe it was Prism and not Optic. But so, anyways, sorry for rambling. I'm watching the Yankee game, the replay, while I'm doing this video. But oh my God! So I open that up, I get all these, and there was about 18 Upper Deck football sets in there, a whole bunch of score sets which aren't worth anything. It doesn't really matter. Then there was basketball and football sets. I couldn't believe it. So I close that up. I go to this other box. I kid you not, I'm not even kidding. There was casino coins, like $25 green chips and $5 red chips. I don't know, hundreds of dollars in that, which I don't even remember putting them in there. Oh my God. Then there was these 5 or 6 big, thick packs, like that thick. Those team set bags. And they were all old cards from like the mid-90s, the early 2000s, the mid-2000s. I kid you not. Dwayne Wade rookies, LeBron James rookies, Kobe rookies, select LeBron James, select Kobe Bryant. I don't think there was any optics. I don't know when optic, I don't think was invented until the mid-2000 teens. But the Kobe Bryant select was from 13, 14. I got really excited. I don't know when Select started making basketball, but I know they were making hockey in 13, 14. I used to break it all the time. But Dwayne Wade rookies, Kobe Bryant rookies, LeBron James rookies. I was like, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it. Sorry for this weird video too, by the way. I turned the lights out. I was ready to go to bed, and then I was like, you know what? I should make a video before I forget what the heck I opened. I could not believe it. And by the way, the only reason why I went into that room was because I found a box on a chair sitting over there for like, it has to be for 2 or 3 years. It's sitting there. I opened up this box. I found 20 hangers of Donruss baseball. I found football. I found basketball, Donruss, Optic, Select, Prisms. I'm finding all these things, and I'm like, I don't even remember buying them. I don't even remember buying these things. And then there was like 2 white set boxes, like the miniature ones, like 330 cards or whatever. And I open them, and it's all these really, really, really nice, perfectly mint condition hockey sets. Oh my God. Like, they were sets, some of them were like 100 cards, some of them were 110, some of them were 10, some of them were 20, some of them were 30. You should have seen them. They're immaculate. But because I found that box, and I went, and I'm cleaning. I'm trying to clean this up and get everything straightened and organized. I'm finding stuff that I have buried for years and years and years. I don't even remember. I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't even remember having that. I don't even remember buying that stuff. So I have Donruss, regular Donruss, Optic, football, Donruss, regular Donruss, Optic, baseball coming out of the ass of 2019. I'm not even sure. I don't know who's good in either. Maybe it's a bad year. I don't know. Maybe that's why I forgot about it. I don't remember if there's anyone good in either one of those. Like I said, I've been out of it for a couple of years, but I still used to buy things once in a while and just put it to the side. Well, guess what? When I went in there,